It's amazing what one piece of furniture can do to a room. It just completely changes it. And I, for one, have been looking for a solution when it comes to my office feeling just a little too gamery. Also, those are Legos. It's my kid's face in Legos. Sick, right? Now first, let's start with the desk. See, I'm a standing desk kind of guy because I have a really bad back from car accidents, and as I get older, it just sucks to sit for long periods of time. It's part of the reason why I ended up getting my gamer chair, because that was supposed to be firm and supportive, which it never was, and also I was a victim to marketing because I was starting a gaming channel and I figured I gotta have the gamer chair. Turns out I didn't. I actually didn't really like it to begin with. Yeah, I'm watching episode 1. I'm actually watching all of Star Wars from the beginning all the way to the fateful end. It's gonna be brutal. So as I enter into this next phase of my life where I am at home with a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old, I had to figure out how can I make my office the most inspiring possible, because sometimes I'm only gonna get 40 minutes to get the job done, or when I'm exhausted at the end of my day, I still have to go into it and do work and stay excited. And honestly, environment is everything. And so what ended up happening was a company reached out to me. Now this was unprovoked. This wasn't something I was searching for. And frankly, I didn't realize that this was a solution I needed. But the company's name was KINNLS, and they reached out and said, hey, we'd like to send you a chair. It's amazing, as I said, how much a room can completely change based on one object. And when I said yes to getting their Austin chair, everything changed. Now, some of you have already seen this chair because you have seen me live stream in it, and honestly, it's the most ridiculously awesome piece of furniture I've ever owned for multiple reasons. One, this is saddle leather. It's real leather. It smells like real leather. In fact, they even ship leather cleaning cream with the chair. There's a lot in there too. And that's good because I have a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old, and something's bound to happen. 2, this is stuffed full of premium down. I didn't know what that meant until I sat in it. It's down, and I'm down. That's not good. At any rate, it's so comfortable. Now, my biggest worry I had was ergonomics, because I sit for a long amount of time, and I was like, how can this actually be ergonomic? And if I'm being honest with you, it's not the most ergonomic. I wouldn't want to sit in this chair for 8 hours straight. But to be honest, I wouldn't sit in any chair for 8 hours straight. That's just not good for my back, especially the back that I have. Switching from my gamer chair to this has, oddly enough, inspired me. I look at this chair in my office and I think to myself, now this looks like a really classy place. And for me, I need that. So if we come down here to the ground, I can show you the last couple of things that this chair has that I think is absurdly cool. One is this gold bottom. It just is classy. I don't know. It feels odd to say that a classy chair means this much, but it just feels classy to me. And you know, gold means first place. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. And it does have a tilt function and locking tilt, which I think is huge, especially when it comes to sitting in something so plush. Again, the softer the seat, the less support it could have over long periods of time. When you sit in this, it screams relax, and therefore you disengage your core, you let your lower back kind of loosen up, and that can lead to some poor posture. So that's why when I say sitting in a chair like this, it's really important that you limit your time, especially if you have a bad back like myself. But I will say that the tilting function mitigates that, because you lean back and you end up just relaxing into the chair, and you're not hunched because you're leaning back. Another thing it has is it's height adjustable. And what's really cool is not only height adjustable, but it also has this little twisty thing down here, which loosens the tension or tightens the tension when it comes to that tilt. And so I guess the moral of the story for this is, when it comes to setting up an office space, when it comes to setting up something that is special and you're going to spend a lot of time in it, it's important to invest in good quality gear that's going to inspire you. Whether it's a standing desk or a nice comfortable chair or just a really, really cool setup, spend the time. Spend a little bit extra money to get yourself something that's really, really nice. I know that I benefit greatly from having an environment that is set up for me. So spend the extra time to look into stuff. Whether it's a nice chair like this KINNLS Austin upholstered chair, or it's something that suits your style more, it's worth it to spend the time and energy to figure out what you like. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a nap in this chair. No, I'm not, but I am gonna sit in it for a little bit and edit this video. So, as always, happy gaming.